Hey, Herd, safety talk time. Safety talk time. Be careful out there. We share the roads. It's a late harvest. You're going to be competing you're going to be sharing the space with farmers, people in the ag industry, tourists. Don't cross the center line. Share the road. Be good herd members. Be good members of the community. Remember, we're visitors here, so we are in, where people do their business, where they live their lives and they make their money. So things to be really careful of. Try to keep it single file when you're on the roads, double file at the two abreast at the most. If you get three abreast, that's too many. Drivers are going to want to pass you, right? And do not cross the center line, period. If you don't see a center line, just imagine that there's one there, right? So the imaginary center line rule is in effect. Don't cross it. I'm going to go over the map here and show you some areas that I want you to be particularly careful on. We'll start with the big bovine course, and I'll show you specifically um, what applies to all courses. All right, so here we go. I'm going to get ready to let's share this. Okay, here's the big bovine course. All right, so we take off and you get to around mile 13. You have you have kind of a straight left-hand turn, but this road can be a little blind. So stop, stop, stop at mile 13, 14-ish. 14, it looks like 14.1. Stop, look both ways, then go. There will be CHP there. We're going to try to have a flagger there as well, but it's also important that we ourselves as riders take control over our own safety, and that's one area I want you to be particularly careful of. Specifically, additionally, so if there's moisture in the air, if we've had some rain. Okay, you ride along and we get to right here, which is mile 18.5. You cross Highway 46 there. Be careful. All right, it is a highway. So make sure you have plenty of room before you cross. Again, we have six CHP officers going up and down that corridor. So that's great. We love having that safety there, but also safety is our responsibility as well. Okay, so you would carry on, big bovine riders. Actually, this is for everyone. Everyone is here. Right now, when you get up here, you're on dirt and you're about to make a left-hand turn. And sorry, that was up there. Up here, you're about to make a left-hand turn at around mile 24. Watch that turn. Okay, great. Watch that turn onto Peachy Canyon. So, big bovine riders, here we go. You're over here, you're coming up, and you'll come off the dirt around here. So, as you come off the dirt, it's a little steep. Be careful on that. Great. Now, this is an important one for you, big bovine riders. You are at mile 52. You're crossing Highway 46 again. Go straight across and make a left onto the shoulder. And you're there for about half a mile at the most. But that turn at mile 52 on Highway 46, again, CHP will be there, but keep an eye out. Okay, great. Here's where you enter the ranch. You go around the ranch. And when you make this left turn at mile 65, again, a left turn there, be very careful. So keep an eye out and stay safe. All right. That's what's really important. Okay, feisty bovine. Let's talk about you very quickly. I'm going to get you to right around. Okay, here you go. At mile 39, Feisty Bovine, you are going to take a left-hand turn onto Highway 46. Again, CHP will be there, but it's also our responsibility to look after our own safety. So watch very carefully making that turn onto Highway 46, and you'll just go up about a quarter of a mile before you also turn into that ranch. Okay, and you're going to go down here. By the way, everyone, when you're making this will be a fast road descent. If there's moisture on it, extra careful, extra careful, extra careful. Everyone, make sure you got good working brakes. Okay, And when you make this left-hand turn here, you'll be coming off of a descent at mile 48. Again, so make be very aware of that turn as you're going into it. All right. So don't rail it. Okay. What's important for this? Have good brakes. So make sure your brakes are totally working, folks. And if we happen to put a tongue depressor in your swag bag, well, that tongue depressor will be for mud. So we'll put those in there if we think it's going to be muddy out. Okay, that's it. But be safe out there, particularly those left turns. Remember, our safety is our responsibility, and we at the Bovine are also doing our best to make sure that you're well covered with CHP, police, sheriff search and rescue, and great signage. Okay, we'll see you next weekend. Bye.